With update 0.3.5 being in experimental for a while now, this patch going to live should be right around the corner, so I thought it's the perfect time to go over all the things that are coming to Gray-Zone Warfare with the next update. And I even got some stuff to mention that is coming to the game down the line before we get the next major patch. The team at Madfinger Games is hard at work on update 0.4 Dark Revelations, which will be the lore update for the game. Before I start the video, I'd like to ask you to please consider liking this video, commenting when you get through it, and letting me know what you thought about the video and how you feel about this upcoming update. And if you are new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. All those three things would help me tremendously to continue growing my channel and to help this video get out there. So if you'd be so kind and do those things for me, I would appreciate you very much. Thank you for helping me reach my dreams. Now, without any further delay, let's get right into this upcoming update. Starting off with the biggest and the most important thing that is going to happen with this update, which is having me actually very excited, and I can't wait to see how this is going to look in game and how different it will feel to fight the AI. They are doing a massive major rework to the AI, not just changes and updates, but an actual rework. And they are specifically focusing on how the AI will be aiming. They generally want the AI to be more realistic and reduce the unfair and frustrating deaths, but still keep them challenging. So, you know, still difficult, still not just run and gun gameplay, but none of those insta flicks, one taps in your face by dudes wearing flip-flops, which would be very good. And actually, I feel like it would make me a little bit happier when it comes to just running PvE, because sometimes I do get frustrated from the one taps, I'm not gonna lie. This part is not coming with 3.5, but the bosses apparently are to receive some sort of upgrade too. I'm imagining they will just become more difficult to deal with, but generally their difficulty should stay the same because they are military AI and they are bosses, so they will still like destroy you. Moving on, they will be updating Unreal Engine to version 5.5, which should increase the stability of the game and improve the performance. There will be improvements to the death screen. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm guessing more detailed information about where you got hit, what rounds, and all that stuff. They started off with letting us know that the patch will come with changes to weapon sway. I'm actually very excited to see that part as well. Wonder what that will look like. There will be less of it to reflect the fact that you are a skilled PMC that knows how to handle a gun and has a pair of man arms and not soft wet ass noodles, you know? So great. I love that fact. I can't wait to see how that looks. I'm actually not a fan of exaggerated weapon sways, especially in a game like this where, like they mentioned, you are a PMC, not a civilian that just grabbed the gun for the first time. Okay, after watching that clip, I'm a little bit confused when it comes to this whole less part that they said. This does not look like less weapon sway. If anything, it looks like the weapon is bouncing around the screen. So that doesn't actually look like it's less. It looks like it's more. And they're also doing changes to the weapon recoil, which straight away I despise the fact they're touching it, because weapon recoil and the fact that it's controllable is one of the main reasons why I enjoy Gray-Zone Warfare. I despise how it is in Tarkov and all these games that are trying to be realistic, which it isn't really realistic, because PMCs can actually shoot their gun straight without them flying into the air, and it looks like what they're going to do with the recoil for Gray-Zone Warfare is going to make it worse from what I see in that clip, and just make it more difficult and annoying to control and just harder to shoot straight. So actually not a fan of any of these changes right now, but we'll see how it looks when it is in game. Now, those are the three major things that are coming in 3.5. I know it might sound like not much, but these are actually all pretty big and important changes, especially the AI rework. And the patch after 3.5, like 3.6, probably should not take too long to follow up. And there will be only one more patch post 3.5, which will be the 3.6 one. At least for now, I think that's the plan. And patch 3.6 will bring Darker Nights, which I'm very happy with. I can't wait, so I can actually use the NVGs and flashlights and be forced to use them. And it will bring some changes to the health system. They didn't want to get into just yet, but I imagine it's going to become more brutal and punishing and unforgiving. I'm pretty sure they hinted at that in one of their live streams. I'm not so excited about about this because there's a certain threshold of, you know, getting kicked in the balls where it just becomes no longer kinky and fun. It just becomes bullshit. So I guess we'll wait and see. I hope it's not going to be too crazy where, you know, I mean, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Now, when it comes to some overall news that are not patch related, that are just things coming down the line, let's go and run down through those real quick. So wildlife is not confirmed. They still don't know if they're going to add wildlife to the game. My guess is this is something that is not a priority at all. And if it's going to come, it's going to come way down the line. New weapons will come with 0.4 Dark Revelations. There should be 5 with some extras, like I'm guessing those will be the attachments and whatnot. But yeah, we're getting 5 new guns with 0.4. Canted sights are planned, but not sure what patch. They have other more important things to get to before canted sights. They are updating the audio for 0.4 to make it much more immersive. I'm very excited to see how that's gonna sound like when it drops. Improvements to headsets are coming, and private servers are coming in the future after the community servers are in a much better place and closer to the end goal of what they want them to be. After they gave us all these bits of news, they introduced a bunch of community and Madfinger team members. They sat down and chatted with Sonic, tapped the Discord legend. They chatted with Yoda, the community tech wizard. Also, they had Aneta, who is the sound designer, and Dominic, who is the marketing director, and Philip, who is the marketing and brand manager. And then there was Senek and Jimmy, whom are marketing video artists. And finally, Vova, the game programmer. And then at the end, we had Rick. I love you, Rick. You and Jakub are both some sexy men. And Foxy, who is also a community manager. I don't know how to say that. Okay. They also spoke to the devs and community managers for the games Incursion Red River and Dune Awakening. I actually want to try Incursion Red River at some point. Now, the ones I found the most interesting were the chats with Aneta, the sound designer, and Vova, the game programmer. Aneta spoke to us about all the audio work she has been doing. Right now, she is focusing on spatial awareness through audio, so you can easily tell where the specific sounds are coming from, and immersion. Part of the effort is doing further work on the headset, like I mentioned before. She wants the perception of the environment and the things around you to be better, and for the player to generally be able to hear things better and respond to things they hear in a more informed and better way. Then Vova, the game programmer, he does whatever needs to be done apparently, but some of the specifics he mentioned are things like the navigation system, perception system, and path following and gameplay stuff like the cop system. His day-to-day is mostly AI related though, so that is his heaviest focus. And his tip of the day when it comes to fighting the AI is fight them at night. He says it's much easier. Now, I will call cap on that because I would say it's much harder for me because they see me better than I can see them. All right, that'll be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it useful. If you did, just like at the start, please consider liking, commenting, letting me know everything you think about the patch and the video, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, please. I love you all very much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.